let us take a deep breath and go into the silence. Let us take another deep breath. And as we exhale, let us release any worries, any doubts, any concerns. Let them go. Let's follow up with another deep breath. Breathing out anything that would interfere with the quietness. And let us go into the quietness and the stillness of this hour, contemplating the tenets of prayer, contemplating all the elements of prayer. And let us dig deep within the recesses of our being and commune with God, commune with that higher self of our being. Charles Fillmore, in the Revealing Word, states that prayer is communion with God. Jesus also taught us that when we pray, go into that secret closet and close the door on all outer concerns, outer doubts and worries, and anything that would interfere with pure communing with God. And once in that secret place, close the door. And we know that sometimes thoughts that we don't want to think will pop up in the mind, but let's learn to view these thoughts as beautiful passing white clouds. And we see these thoughts drifting by as puffy white clouds. We're letting them go so they will not interfere with our prayer. And as we continue, we know that as we pray, each thought, each word that we silently utter is heard by the universal ears of the Creator, the one and only power and presence that is all in all. And when we think of this allness, let us know for certainty that this all in all is actually nothing but God, nothing but God, nothing but the creative power of the universe, nothing but this one power and one presence that holds the planets, the stars, the moon, the sun, the earth on its axis. This one power and one presence holding everything in place so that you and I can be here in at this time, in this space, to honor the one Creator, God the good, omnipotent. And as we pray, let us think thoughts of love and peace and harmony and joy and wisdom and intelligence, all the attributes of God in this prayer. Let us know that these attributes are ours. Therefore, we come to the conclusion that there is only one. We come with knowledge and backed by faith. There's only one, God the good. Let us pause for a few moments and ponder these thoughts about the attributes of God. in the silence. As we return, having given thought to the ideas that we've heard, let us continue and let us know that our thoughts and our words, our utterances, all are prayers in and of themselves. Therefore, we want to be mindful of the thoughts we think, of the words we speak, because these are prayers. We want to know with the certainty that our prayers are being heard. They are answered. Therefore, it is important to know that this listening ear is in the secret place of the Most High within us, is always available, always listening. And when we utter our words in prayer or in conversation, we know that we only want to utter that which we desire to see and form in our experience, because there is only one power and one presence. And when we emotionalize our prayers with intensity, we can be more certain that the thoughts and words that dominate us will show up as our experience. Prayer. We want to remind ourselves each and every day of the words of Jesus. And he said, when we pray, go into your secret closet and shut the door on the outer disturbances, disruptive conditions, unsolved problems, challenged situations, disgruntled people that may be in our experience. Shut the door on all of this and turn within to the God of our being and pray in secret to the one and only power and presence. And we will be rewarded openly. So said the master teacher. Prayer. Prayer takes us to that place, takes us to one of those many mansions that Jesus spoke about. He said, in my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. And we can equate these mansions with the many different levels of consciousness within. And as we deepen our prayer life, we are taken to higher and higher levels of consciousness. As we dig deep within the recesses of our being, the levels of consciousness are filled with the truths of who and what we are. Jesus said, "Be still and know that I am God." Prayer puts us in tune right in the middle of this truth and lets us know without a doubt that the words we speak in our prayers is actually God uttering those words through us. And we can be sure that these utterances, these words, these prayers will return to us as wonderful experiences, shaken down, put together, and running over. They will return. Prayer, the very substance of life. Prayer takes us to that higher place in reality. It lets us know with a surety that we are never alone. It lets us know with a certainty that all that the Father has, all that the Creator has created, it's already ours. Prayer takes us in and over every situation, every condition that's unfavorable, and brings us out on the other side filled with joy and peace and calmness. Prayer takes us where none other can take us. Prayer. Prayer. Let us pause a few moments in the silence once again and ponder these ideas in the silence. And as we return, having pondered these ideas, Jesus taught us how to pray. Using our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever and ever. All power and all glory be given to God, the one power, the one presence. If we could but comprehend the enormity of this one power and one presence available to us every moment of every minute of every hour of every day, week, month, year. If we could but comprehend the enormity of this power and this presence all within us, sitting there waiting for us to share in prayer our desires, our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, we would rise and rise and rise higher and higher and higher. And we would plumb the depths of our soul and know that we can say with a truth that I and my Father are one. There's just one. So as the Master Teacher Jesus taught us, we conclude and we say, be still and know that I am God. Therefore, all is well. And so it is.